What is going on, guys? In this video I'm going to be going over the best jobs you guys can get as a teenager with no experience, and this video is going to be a part 2 to my first video that I made almost a year ago. You guys absolutely love that video, so I hope you guys do enjoy this one as well. I know, being a teenager myself, you guys may not have a lot of time because you either have school or college and you also have a social life, so all of these jobs will perfectly fit into your schedule and they won't be long 8-hour shifts where you guys won't be able to do them. So this video I will be going over the best jobs you can get as a teenager with no experience, and actually also how you can find these jobs and apply and actually get accepted for those jobs. Now, before we get into the actual jobs and how much they pay, first I'm going to be showing you guys how you can find these jobs, and this brings us to a website called Indeed.com. And what this website is, it is a job posting website where companies will post a job offer and you guys can actually apply with your resume in less than 5 minutes. So over here at the website Indeed.com, all you have to do is search teen part-time in the search bar, and then where would be your location. So and then you're going to press on find jobs, and now on the left side you will find all the jobs that companies are willing to hire people for. So I'm going to X out that right there, and then on the side we see CVS is part-time. If you scroll down, there's a theater team member for Cinemark, and as you scroll down there's more and more, Chipotle. We have Spirit Halloween, which is a good one, but that job is only, seasonal because Halloween. I feel like normally those stores actually do go out of business, but we have Pet Supermarket, we have Crocs. I did not know that was a store, actually. I thought that was just the shoe. And we have Sprouts Farmers, Columbia, Big Lots. Never really heard of any of these because I'm not from here. And then we have Panera. So on the left you can find all the jobs, and then all you have to do is press apply on company site if you like that job. And then once you press on that, they will probably give you some questions or to upload a resume, and then they will automatically either send you an interview link on Zoom, or you will, because of the time now, you guys can actually go back to the stores and actually interview in person. So that's how you use Indeed. It's fairly easy to set up. All you have to do is create an account, and then you can apply on any of these company job offers that they have posted. Now, another thing that is not on Indeed.com is LinkedIn. Now, LinkedIn is a professional website where you guys can actually list all of your experience and where you have worked. This makes you look a lot. The first one on this list is retail. So these are jobs such as Target, Walmart, Publix, BJ's, Home Depot, etc. So all of these, what you have to do is you can either be a cashier, or you can be a customer service representative, or you can be a stalker. So all of these have different responsibilities. You don't really apply for each individual one, you just apply on the company website. So I used to work at Target, and that was actually a pretty good 3 months of working there until some things happened, so I only worked for the summer. And then basically what I had to do is I was a cashier and I stocked the shelves. So that job was actually fairly easy. I had no experience when I applied for there, and I actually got paid $15 an hour starting out. So if you work there like 6 months or to a year, you will definitely get a raise of above $15 an hour, which 15 an hour starting out was actually really good, and the job was really easy. Other than that, for the cashier, it was fairly easy to learn. I actually did have one training week and I actually got paid for training. I believe most jobs will actually pay for training, but if it does not, it's not that bad because you will still get paid a decent amount from actually working after that training week. The second one on this list is fast food. Basically, when you go into any fast food restaurant like Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, Wendy's, or any other, all you have to do is you can either be a cashier, or you can be the one on the headset when someone goes to the drive-thru, or you can be the one actually making food or cleaning. So I've actually never worked in fast food. I only had one job, which was working at Target in retail, which was the first one on this list. So for fast food, those are the job duties, so the things you basically have to do. The median pay for this, I believe, is $14 an hour. When I lived up in New Jersey, people were starting out at $14 an hour, and they gradually made up to $15 or $16 an hour, and some people even did start at $12 an hour working at Chipotle, which we saw Chipotle on the Indeed.com website. This one can be a bit faster paced environment other than retail, because you have to be making food fast, or you always have something to do as more and more customers are going through the drive-thru. So this job is a more fast-paced environment. If that is something you guys are good at, definitely apply for this job because you don't need any experience to apply for this job, and it's a great starter job if you guys do want to get some experience. If you guys do want more experience and you do want a starter job and also making some money while you are in high school or college, this is a great job for you. The third one, we have working at a restaurant, and working at a restaurant starting pay is actually pretty bad. I believe it's anywhere from $5 to $10 an hour, but that's not all the money you will be making. you do get tips, and in the United States, the tip environment, sort of everybody does it, and they don't really tip a small amount all the time. So for tips, you can get anywhere from $20 an hour all the way up to hundreds of dollars per hour, compared to the other jobs on this list where you're only getting a solid like $14 to $16 for tips. The money you make each day will never be the same because it'll be different amounts compared to how much people tip. If you are a good server, people will tend to tip you more. And if you're bad, you may even get no tip, which I believe now everybody tips even if they like you or not. So typical restaurants, you have Olive Garden, Applebee's, you have Odds, which was big in New Jersey, and you have others, so you can always apply at restaurants. Just go under the categories for when you're looking for a job and select on restaurants or server. This next one on this list, if you don't mind doing physical labor, this one is landscaping. So I actually did landscaping during the summer where everything was shut down because I had nothing to do, and I made a solid $12.50 an hour, which was not a lot at all, but it actually gave me skills that I didn't get working other jobs. This one I was sort of paid under the table, so I got cash at the end of the week, and I was out in the hot sun all day, so I actually did get a pretty good tan. The job description for this is basically any type of landscaping, so it could be moving rocks, it could be placing rocks, mulch, mowing lawns, power washing, any of that, which power washing was actually blowing up on TikTok a few months ago, so that's definitely another great business, or an online job. Not online, or a job that you guys can actually do. You can start up that yourself, or you can work for somebody else doing that. These jobs typically pay anywhere from $12 to $15 an hour, or if you do really good and you work for a better business, you can actually get paid in the 20s, anywhere from $20 to I believe like $27 per hour. Because it's still summertime, this next job is being a lifeguard, and the summer is almost over, but if you do live in a southern state where it's actually warm all the time, you can apply to be a lifeguard. Only qualification for this is you need to be CPR certified, and you need to be a strong swimmer, and you need to be somewhat strong because you have to get people out of the water if they are drowning. If you do like spending time at a beach or a pool, this job will be the perfect one for you because you will almost be doing nothing but sitting in the hot sun all day, because normally not a lot of people drown, but you know, for instance, one of them, you see someone about to, that's when you actually get into action and you do save them. The training for this is more physical because it's being a lifeguard, so you will have to be a strong swimmer and a good swimmer in general, so that in case something goes wrong, you will have to save them. So this could be a year-round job, but most of the time it isn't if you live in a cold state. And now this next one on this list, if you don't want to be working long hours and only get paid for the amount of time you put in, this is where you start an online business or a regular business in general. These businesses you can scale up through an unlimited amount of money per month and per year, because you won't get paid a flat rate like, let's say, working in a retail job getting paid $15 per hour. You guys can scale these businesses up to an unlimited amount of money. Online businesses typically include starting a YouTube channel like this one you're watching right here, starting a podcast, or doing freelance work on Fiverr or any other website that's related. If you guys do want to see some of the best online businesses you guys can start to actually make money fast, I did make a video about this a couple weeks ago, and you guys did love that video, so if you do want to watch that, I'll have that right here on the screen. And if you do not want to take the route of starting an online business and you actually do like any of the jobs where you can make a flat rate every single hour that you put in, these jobs on the list, these are perfect for you and you should definitely go apply. That is the end of the video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys do give it a huge like and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. About 99% of you who watch my videos every single day are not subscribed, so pressing that red button underneath the video would help out a lot, and it's completely free to do so. If you want a $15 per month phone plan so you can finally get off your parents' phone plan, make sure you do click that Mint Mobile link in the description. It's only $15 a month, which is very, very cheap for a phone plan. Like, I know people that are paying $90 for a phone plan, and that is way too much. Couldn't be me. Or if you want a starter credit card so you can start building your credit at an early age, make sure you do click that Capital One credit card offer down below. You guys will get a instant $200 if you are approved for signing up using my link in the description. That is the end of the video. If you did enjoy, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Why aren't you pressing it? And I will see you guys in the next video.